Restart it?
I did.
And we live.
Oh. All right, so everybody, we're here. We're back, the Horror Squad, in front of the red curtain. But it's not a red curtain review. It's a bourbon on a bourgeois review. That's how the French say it, right? I don't know.
No.
That's not it.
Welcome to Bourbon on a Budget with your pals, the Horror Squad.
Hi.
Keep in mind, we are not sommeliers and we don't know that much about bourbon, but we know that we drink it all the time and we know differences between some of them.
And we can tell you how it tastes to us.
Yes.
So for our one troll out there, the person that decided to troll on a page with 46 subscribers, I say, troll on. We enjoy it. What do you have to say next?
What are we drinking today?
Let's not worry about what we're drinking yet. Let's talk about this motherfucker. I'm just kidding. Today, we are drinking David Nicholson 1843 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This fine bourbon, off the front, sorry. This fine bourbon still possesses the outstanding character and quality established by David Nicholson's distillery's original 43 recipe. It's got a nice little ring to it.
43
Recipe. 43 recipe. This is 50% alcohol by volume, which makes it 100 proof. Ooh, ooh, looking good. And for some reason it says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It says bottled by David Nicholson Distillery Co., St. Louis, Missouri. Maybe it's made in Kentucky and bottled in Missouri.
Pour it out, dude.
Okay, let's hurry up. Sorry. Tiny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say that I do like the look of this bottle.
It does have a nice classic feel.
Yes, very classic.
I'm already going. I really like the smell of this one. It's got that caramelly, little bit of earthiness to
Yeah,
it.
it smells earthy.
And I want to taste it. Got a tight cork. So tight. Let's taste it.
Cheers.
So what are we reviewing today, Rainey?
David Nicholson 1843 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey brand.
Mm-hmm.
But it's bottled in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, they tricked us. 100% proof, 50% alcohol per volume. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. That David Nicholson 1843 right there, boy. I don't know why I said it like Uncle Ruckus, but
No relation.
really. All right, so pretty interesting looking bottle. You can boink somebody in the head over it.
It's got a long shaft.
Mm-hmm. And steady base.
Yeah. You want to uncork it?
Yeah, let's see what it sounds like when we uncork this bad boy. Doesn't sound like anything. Yeeps.
Oh, it kind of made a sound. I like the cork.
It was like a squeak and a boink.
The cork is embossed.
We heard
Let's get.
J-Dog earlier say it smelled real good, had a nice aroma to it. So let's see what's going on with that.
The cork doesn't smell good. Kind of smells like feet.
Well, some people are into that.
Did you smell this?
Oh, I smell weird.
Feet and
Smells like belly button.
yeah, some people are into that. Belly button lint. And,
This does not smell like belly button.
that smells pretty strong.
It's 100 proof,
I mean, that's pretty
50%.
that's-
You know, I feel like we should know what that means.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We're average folk that don't drink this every day, and we don't have a real sensitive and smart palate for it. We're just regular everyday folk. For all you trolls out there, just tasting some random bourbon on Friday nights. So shut up, or keep commenting so we can get more views. All right, ready?
I don't even look at
Clink it,
or in video.
bump it, and dump it.
All right, so they went. I waited for you.
Hey.
So today we're drinking this David Nicholson 1843
43.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey. But the mystery is it's bottled in St. Louis, which is in Missouri?
Not
Missouri?
Kentucky.
Something?
Maybe.
Is that right? Did I get the city state wrong? It's 100 proof. That's 50% alcohol.
So it's gonna be super strong. Was it made in 1843?
This was actually,
Like, well, started in 1843.
they
not
thought
made
about starting in
1843.
1843, but then they procrastinated a really long time.
David Nicholson.
Who I thought was a golfer or something. I don't. Maybe that's somebody else.
Jack Nicholson's brother.
It's interesting because it's got this bottle that
I like the neck.
is very kind of vintagey looking or something. Long neck, got some wide hips.
Carafe style.
Yeah, and it's got this very simple font and minimalist color. They didn't go all out for some fancy label with a chair on fire.
I will say that's a fancy cork, though. I mean, it's got like a wood tip, so you can pop it right.
And it says the name right on the cork.
Nicholson.
They going for that found bourbon vibe.
Yeah.
Was this budgeted?
This is good.
But
It's good. We'll discuss price after we taste.
We'll just taste the price.
Yeah, I've never had it before. It's someone just said it was good.
All right, St. Louis.
Here you go.
Ooh. It's really sweet. That might be one of the sweetest bourbons that we've tried here. That I think.
Almost whiskey sweet.
Yeah. I like it. It's very easy to drink. Of course it is only 100 proof, so
I mean, that's pretty strong.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste like it's that strong.
No, I mean, so I took a little sip to start it, and it was little tongue action, little peppery tongue action. Then I finished it off, and it just, I mean, it stayed pretty normal in the mouth. It's a little heat going down, little heat
Yeah.
riding down slowly.
Yeah, it's
To
a slow
here.
ride.
And I like this one. The flavor is good.
Yeah, you
I
can
need
listen
a
to
second taste.
listen to Foghat. Forgot.
You want a second taste?
No.
No.
But it's good. It's like a caramelly, earthy taste, which I wasn't expecting looking at the bottle, but
Yeah.
judge a bottle by its cover, right?
Yeah, it's honestly a little hard to describe for me.
Caramel earth. Caramel dirt. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
That
there's
sounds
like a
really
sweetness,
unappealing.
but then there's like that almost like a scotch
Yeah.
something.
Peaty.
Oh, that's strong, right in the mouth. Ooh, that first hit.
I thought
That's
it was
hot.
gonna be really bad. Like when it went down, I expected to go like, but I didn't do that until a little bit after. So it's a bit smoother for being higher alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a nice warmth to it and like a pretty mild flavor.
Yeah.
It's not like overbearing.
No, not too stringent. Kind of caramelly flavory. Like it's sweet. It's sweet. Kind of wish that I had my hot chicken prior to drinking it.
You can.
No, I already drank it.
Are we allowed to say the name?
I mean, you can do
Will we get
more.
sued?
Don't get sued.
I mean, hey, I don't know how YouTube works. Oh, we even sound allowed to say YouTube. Oops.
Shit.
You say chicken, had to be.
You can get some chicken.
Have I said some hot chicken tonight? I'm getting grilled. Grilled, not fried. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's a little stronger.
Oh, you had a second one? Or
Well, I had a
didn't
little
finish
bit
your
left over,
first one?
yeah.
All right.
I try to hold it in.
Hold my mouth a little bit. It's not the most aggressive thing we had, although it's hit me like right here in the throat and a little bit in the chest.
I do feel the
It
alcohol.
doesn't have like a punch in the mouth. Like sometimes you get a whiskey where it just like explodes, alcohol kind of bursts right in your mouth. This one I thought was pretty smooth.
I've got a mouth burn. That's
Do you
for
mouth
sure.
burn?
It's lingering on my tongue a
Maybe
little
all that
bit,
fried
but it's
chicken
not
you ate.
here.
No?
No,
See, I'm getting it right here, but not here.
not
But we
here.
we just ate a lot of spicy chicken, so.
I'm getting all fresh. I definitely taste the alcohol
What do you
content.
think of the flavor of it?
The flavor is really good, super smooth. I think it's definitely more earthy than, I mean, some of the sweeter ones.
Want
I
some
don't
more?
think it's that sweet.
Let me give you some more anyway. Oh, I'm not good at pouring. Earthy is a term that came up before.
Oh, it is?
Mhm.
Nice.
You guys, palates
Dirty,
is sophisticated.
naughty.
Dirty like a woodland creature.
Yeah, definitely.
A little mouthy, but nothing crazy.
But it's kind of like a smoky feel, just like a cabin.
I'm getting some sweet too. It's like what Jason was saying earlier. It was like sweet and earthy. Maybe there's a word for that, like swarthy. Sweet.
I don't get
Sweetie.
sweet. I don't
Right
get
there
sweet.
in
I
your
get
tongue.
dry. I don't
Try
get
it.
sweet.
Right there, that's
I know it's like pure sugar.
It's like
Okay, it tastes like candy.
a little sweet somewhere in there.
Yeah, it does. Honestly.
If you think about it, it's got a little sweet front and then this earthy smokiness to it. That I don't know if this has a high barley content with the corn, which would add that earthy maybe. Maybe it's a high rye content or something. I don't know. I don't know how to make this stuff.
I don't know. But it's really good. I think you said this one was about $26.
That's what I got it for.
I think it's a great deal. I would totally get it.
I would
again.
call this one a steal at
Yeah.
$26. Yeah, it's got a good. I think the flavor's good.
Yeah, it is an interesting flavor. It's definitely very distinct. You know, based on the other bourbons we've had, I feel like I could easily pick this one out more than others that taste more similar.
Yeah, and when you say that, I'm like, there's not many that taste like too similar to this one.
Yeah,
It's
very
sweet, but then it
distinct.
just kind of has that like
Yeah.
almost 10 of a scotch or something.
Yeah.
But it's really good. At that price, I think this is like a true bourbon on a budget. Get you some.
Yeah.
Boop.
It's a little harsher on the second time.
So I think I got it for like $26.
26
Really?
bucks. I mean, you know.
It's not bad for 26.
Yeah. I mean, if you prefer a you know pretty even, smoothly evened out you know mildly. Would you say spicy?
Yeah, it's kind of spicy. It's
Kinda like
not
a
as bad
spice
as
to
the
it.
Elijah Craig
Kind of sweet.
that I had earlier. So it's smoother than that.
I mean, 26 bucks, and you know, it's got a nice shaped bottle, so you can fling it at somebody if you need to. You know,
It looks like it should be like a, I don't know, like a liqueur bottle.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like a whiskey, how I'd imagine a whiskey bottle looks. Although we've had a lot of different bottle shapes on our, is this called a show? On our show.
does it have spot varnished angel wings on it?
Ooh, our hot chicken's ready.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right, but yeah, it's fine.
I think it's really good tasting. Now, this I believe I paid $26 for.
Wow.
I was trying to find something in the 20 range because we've been going up to the expensive stuff.
I
lately.
would have thought that was way more expensive.
Yeah, it tastes.
Yeah,
it tastes far above its value.
Yeah,
or the cost of the money.
I'd say that's like a sipping whiskey. That's not like a mixing whiskey.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, that's a good point. This is very much something that you would want to just sip, either neat or maybe with a rock in there. I wouldn't. I mean, you can mix anything with stuff, but you lose all the flavor if you mix it in with something else.
You don't need the terpenes and the oils and the bitters. You don't need that. I mean, that's a pretty good whiskey. Just
yeah, but for the price,
it's good.
I think this is a great buy. I think for a bourbon on the budget, this meets all the markers. Has a good color, has a good smell, has some very interesting flavors going on. I think you guys should try it. You can't go wrong for like the $26 that I got it for.
That's pretty good.
This is really good.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Try it. Let us know what you think down below.
All right, but yeah, for $26, go ahead and get it, folks. Go ahead and get it. Remember, don't drink and drive, idiots. Okay, and make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see more videos. And we'll see you later. So, bye. Hot chicken time.
Chicken.